Welcome to part 2 of the Commodore 64 REM statement magic. If you didn't see my video yesterday, this is where we have the answers to riddles seemingly appear magically on the screen. So let's get started. If you can subscribe to my channel, that'd be much appreciated as well. I appreciate your support. So what we do, we're writing REM statements. In the first one, we're going to have the name of the capital of Kansas. So these are all under, I don't know if you saw yesterday's video, but these are all REM statements. So they're not actually shown on the program. These are all like remarks in the background. But for the purpose of this video, we're making riddles using abbreviations for basic commands as the answers to those riddles. So this first one is, what is the capital of Kansas? And now I've making a little note here that this is with bad spelling. And if you live in Kansas, I do apologize, this is bad spelling, but it's the purpose for this riddle, we're doing this way. So what we do on the line that we have the symbols, for example here we have Commodore key plus the at button, and then we use the shift button plus the B button, and then we just type the letter A. We use that quote mark, that actually preserves whatever is written behind the quote mark in the form that I write it. To find out the answer to this question, we delete that quote mark, relist it, and Topeka is the answer, obviously spelt wrong. But hey, this is a cool little trick anyway. So the next REM riddle, we start off with the question again. And this time is, how far is it from the, if I can spell right, top of, and just, you can obviously continue writing the REM statement on the next line, but just to make it a little bit more tinier for this riddle, I just start a new REM statement. So line 20, from the top of the Empire State Building to, and line 30, REM statement, the bottom. I like to make a little space between the question and the answer, so that's just a blank line there. And again, with the quotation mark, the answer is, and this time we're going to use the symbols, shift and the minus button. We're going to press the letter E, then space, and then shift and the pound button, and then shift plus the I button. So now we list it, this is what it looks like. And so to answer the question, how far is it from the top of the Empire State Building to the bottom, delete the quotation mark, and now we're going to relist it. And the answer is one step. It's actually, I made a mistake on that, so I'm just going to try that again. Although that joke actually does work out, just only takes one step to go from the top to the bottom. So we're going to try that again. So we've got the shift plus the minus button, the E, and then space, shift, the pound button, space, and shift I. Okay, so that's what it should look like. I'm just going to make a space between the shift and the pound button and the shift and I button, like I said I was supposed to. And now, to answer that question, we're going to try again. And delete that quotation mark, and then we relist it. And it's one step right. I suppose that either way would have worked fine. Just in case you're wondering, these riddles are actually from a 1986 edition of Run magazine. Now this next one's my favourite one, mainly because it's about the Flintstones. And so on line 10, the question is, what did Wilma Flintstone, I'm going to start a new line here, and line 20, type in, say, I apologise for my slow typing, when the fire went out. Okay, line 30, we'll make that one in blank just to separate the two for the purpose of this riddle. Line 40, this is the line that has the answer, it has the quotation marks, of course, as always. So the code this time is the Commodore button with the U button, the letter D, space, then we're going to do shift plus the K button, space, Commodore key plus the K button, space, the letter A, space, and then Commodore button with the C button. I really like this one. I think this one's quite witty. So we're going to list it. So what did Wilma Flintstone say when the fire went out? So we're going to go up and we're going to delete the quotation mark and push return. Now we're going to relist it. Fred, go get a log. That's classic. I love that one. Okay, I'm a little bit corny. I love dad jokes, but I think it's pretty good. Okay, last one. Hey, don't forget also to try these out yourself. They are a lot of fun, but also if you go to your user guide or your programmer's guide, there's a lot of abbreviations there for basic, and you can make up your own words and sentences by linking them together like we are right now, and you can come out with some pretty good little sentences. Give it a go, and also share in your comments below any sort of success you have in doing these as well. So the next question is, why are Leonard and Valerie, and just going to move up one line, do REM 20, so fit. I quite like this one as well, it's quite witty. So line 30 we're going to make this a blank line, and line 40 is the answer. So again, the quotation mark. The keys this time are Shift and the C button, space, Commodore key plus the P button, space, Shift plus the E button, space, and Shift with the V button. Simple as that. So now we're going to list it. That's what it looks like. The question is, why are Leonard and Valerie so fit? Let's delete the quotation mark and find out the answer. Press return. Relist it. Len and Val run. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you didn't see part 1 yesterday, make sure you check it out after this video, but also please check out my other videos. My channel is all about Commodore computers, and I look forward to seeing you next time.